On this week's Most Craved.
It's a fall TV preview.
I want my fall TV.
Hey guys, welcome to Most Craved. I'm Jenna Bush with Legion of Leia.
I'm Silas Lesnick with ComingSoon.net.
And I'm William Bibiani with Craved Online. Hey.
Wow. Okay, so we're talking about fall TV stuff.
Well, I mean, with previews, I mean, it's interesting because fall kind of gets just spread out.
Yeah, it's not just like everything used to start in September, and now it's through January.
Yeah, basically, I don't even know what counts anymore.
I love that, actually. I like the rotating side of TV. Like, one of my favorite shows is Rick and Morty, which is on right now, and it's just going to be ending as this new wave of TV. The more traditional fall era of TV comes in.
Yeah,
I like that there's always something out there.
Yeah, and I don't have to watch everything in 1 week to figure out what I want to watch. Because, I mean, there's a lot of stuff coming out. There's a lot of stuff returning, and there are only so many hours in the day.
I wonder if anyone has nostalgia for the era when TV basically went offline in the summer and it was nothing but reruns, and we all had a reason to go outside.
Why would you do that?
I don't know, but my parents were really big on it. They were like, you should go outside. And I was like, why? If I haven't seen it, it's new to me, so I have to watch Veronica's Closet.
Really?
No.
Okay.
Didn't have to. I chose to watch Veronica's Closet.
Aww.
What do you guys? So we're going to talk about some of our shows that we're looking forward to seeing for the first time, new shows, some of the shows we're looking at returning, and some shows that we think are going to stink up the place. Where do you want to start?
Jessica Jones for me. I'm not sure exactly when. I don't think do we have an actual
I think
day
they
yet?
announced it. I think they announced
okay.
it. It's on the screen right now.
It's,
If
I,
there's an
I think
actual
it's
day.
November. It's
I
November
think it
something.
is,
It's November
yeah.
22nd.
Yeah.
We do our research here at Most Craved.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But no, that one I'm really, really excited for. They just released a trailer. It's not, it doesn't really give anything away other than you do see the Avengers Tower in the background. But it looks really, really cool. I've been hearing insider buzz on this that they're like, oh, if you love Daredevil, this is going to blow your mind. I'm willing to have my mind blown.
Well, I remember the original series that this is based on, and it was based on what was like a 33-issue series, something like that, and it was very much in tone with what Daredevil ended up being on Netflix. It was very street level, very character driven.
It was the launch of
interesting.
Marvel's Max line,
Yeah.
which was they got rid of the comic code and was able to go sort of R-rated for the first time.
Right, and some of those were awesome, and some of those were that weird Punisher thing where he fought demons or something.
What's wrong with demons?
I don't know.
But that one's a really big one for me.
That one looks really, really
yeah,
cool.
and then also Heroes Reborn. Now, I have been burned by Heroes before, but I have been burned by Star Wars before, so I'm willing to give it another chance.
Is that really the attitude we should be having? I've been burned before. Like, imagine.
Did you see
season
3?
Imagine if Heroes was like an ex-girlfriend or boyfriend. Would you really give them another shot?
No, but it's
That's
not.
how I feel about the Star Wars prequels.
I am not having sex with the show. I'm going to watch it on TV. That is a line that I just said. Wow. Okay, no, but okay, so here's the thing. So the first season of Heroes, amazing. I think everyone agrees about that.
It was pretty.
Yeah.
It was a little derivative if you've read a lot of superhero stuff, but it was
yeah.
really well handled. It was very clever and very exciting. Good mysteries. It worked.
Season 2, not as much.
Season 2 sucked
3,
a lot.
Holy crap.
I gave up by season 3.
Well, no, I did. I mean, I went like a couple episodes in. However, I did see the pilot at Comic-Con. I really liked it. I don't know how much of that, because it was just the one episode, I don't know how much of that was nostalgia for characters that I used to love, and seeing them, like seeing Hero with swords, and was really, really cool. So I want it to be good. I really liked what I saw. I like the web series that they have going along with it, and how that ties into the show. So I will give it a shot.
Okay.
I've never seen Heroes in any form.
Oh,
But people say
Silas.
all the time when I introduce myself, they're like, oh, like on Heroes. And I'm like, no, that guy, he had an R at the end of his name.
No, you're like the Neil Gaiman book.
Yes.
Yes.
I tell that to people and they just stare at me and walk away.
It's really good.
That's the way to go. What are you looking forward to, Silas?
Who knows if it counts as fall, but the X-Files I am so excited for. I have an X-Files tattoo. I love the X-Files. X-Files was a show that when I was a kid, it came at a very nice time because I was a nerdy kid in middle school who loved aliens and extraterrestrials and just liked to memorize facts about alien sightings. And all of a sudden it became cool because of the X-Files.
They were always cool. Aliens are always cool.
I'm really glad it's back. It looks like they're doing exactly the right approach. They took a lot of the sort of auteur directors from the series and are giving them their own episode in this new run. I am really, really excited.
So cool.
But by the same token, Ash vs. Evil Dead is, I mean, one of the things that made me go to film school was the Evil Dead movies, just because there was a level of craft to Sam Raimi that not only was a craft there, but a sense of humor and like a really weird out there sense of humor.
There was a visual like dynamism to his early Evil Dead movies in particular, especially Evil Dead 2, that no one's even trying for anymore. So many movies are shot, even if they're pretty, in such a relatively conventional way. Like I just rewatched Evil Dead 2 very recently, and holy crap, there's nothing like it. So the fact that Sam Raimi is actually on board working on this, not just letting someone else do it, that it's in continuity-ish. I'm hearing weird things about how
movies
Army of Darkness
themselves aren't really in continuity with each other.
Well, I mean, kind of, yeah, fair enough, but like
alternate endings.
yeah, I mean, fair enough. But my point is that it looks a hell of a lot of fun.
It does.
And I'm super stoked. That's really, really fantastic. I'm gonna go a little less like hardcore action geeky. I'm really looking forward to the Muppets. The Muppets are, there's a lot of people who are like kind of like, oh, this new Muppet show, man. It's gonna be all like the behind the scenes crap. I'm like, did you ever watch the original Muppet show? That was half the show. That was my favorite part of the show. Like the sketches were sometimes cute, but my favorite things were when the Muppets were just hanging out and dealing with all of their everyday nonsense problems, trying to put on a show. They were like the original show that did that. It was great, and I'm looking forward to it. And the commercials I've seen so far are kind of funny. So
favorite Muppet?
Typically Gonzo.
Gonzo?
Gonzo most of the time, although that has waffled on occasion throughout the years.
Favorite Muppet?
Favorite Muppet? I mean, I would say Kermit.
Yeah.
Like
you could say Kermit.
Yeah, he's sort of a dull Muppet because he's so at the forefront, but like I like Kermit a lot.
I've met Kermit. He's wonderful.
Yes, I have interviewed. We've all interviewed Kermit.
He's a wonderful frog.
He's lovely. Mine is the weird little cat that would sit up in the corner backstage. I don't know why. I've always loved that cat.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. So I'm looking forward to that, and then I'm looking forward to Supergirl.
Yep.
Supergirl looks fun. I like this new era of DC television. I'm looking forward to DC's Legends of Tomorrow as well. I'm looking forward to the return of the Flash and Arrow. But like, I love this particular brand of superhero storytelling, which is kind of absent now, even in like the Marvel movies. This very fun, very sweet, very engaging. You know, just sort of like superhero, kind of neat. Like, I miss that. Why is that so hard? Like, I don't understand.
They're charming.
It looks really, really nice. And there was that wonderful picture of who's the new Supergirl again? What's her
Melissa
name?
Benoist.
Yeah, there's a picture of her like with a bunch of little kids, and they're carrying
cute.
dogs or something like that. And it was just like, that's nice.
That was very cute.
That's what superheroes should be doing. Nice things for people, not brooding all the time.
Aw.
So
returning shows?
Returning shows. I only just started watching this, so do not ruin this for me. The Empire is amazing, and I cannot wait to see so much more of it forever. I cannot wait. It's going to be so tight.
Doctor Who, we were just talking about Doctor Who. Downton Abbey, because it's the last season, and it's the only non-geek thing that I watch other than The Good Wife. And it's, I know, but I love it. And Mrs. Carson is engaged now, and her fiance doesn't even call her by her first name. I'm sorry.
Oh, snap. The Affair. If you're not watching Showtime's The Affair, you are missing one of the best shows on television. And it's told from the perspective of two people having an affair. And each episode is like half one of their perspective, half the other, and they don't always sync up. And now they're going to add more perspectives. Oh my God, it's going to blow your mind. Silas, go.
You know, one show that I believe is coming this fall is one of my favorite shows of all time, but every year they say, oh, it's going to air in the fall, and it just doesn't happen. Peep Show. There's one season left. I think the last update, they were moving forward with it. The trouble with English shows is that they sort of say, oh, it's on next week, like a week before.
Yeah.
I believe it's coming, and I'm very excited for that, because that is just probably in my top 5 sitcoms of all time.
It's really good. Oh, and Homeland. Oh my God, the trailer.
Okay, real fast before we go, there's a ton of new shows premiering. Most of them aren't going to last a full season. What is a big one that you think is not going to find an audience?
I don't know. I'm willing to give everything a shot. Like,
well, sure, but not everyone
I know people are saying Limitless, but I actually went to the edit bay and I really liked what I saw. I really liked what I saw.
Limitless ticks me off because they take a really good idea. This guy takes a drug and it makes him super smart, and they make it the most conventional TV premise ever by having him work with the FBI.
I know.
Why don't
that's
you just?
Minority
You
Report
don't need
too,
that.
but
You don't need that guy. Take his drugs. And give them to actual
No,
FBI
because
agents.
they explain that. They totally
good.
explain
I'm so
that.
glad they found a way to explain this.
No, they did, and I think with the movie, like it was really good for a while, and then it just completely fell apart. So if they have it, I felt like it would be a better series. So I want it to be good. I think it looks really cool.
NBC is really pushing Blind Spot really, really hard, and as much as I love the cast, I do not see that show lasting a full season. That sounds like such a limited premise.
I don't know, and I love Jamie Alexander. She licked
She's
my
great.
Star Wars purse at an awards show. I love her.
Awesome.
No, but I actually, she sounded really excited about the show. So.
Well, I'm sure she's excited about the show, and I hope it's good. Wouldn't it be great? But man, everything they show just makes it look so generic to me that I don't care. I don't care. I think they're overselling it. Sal's,
What do you
anything?
think?
Last thoughts?
I don't have anything. I don't want to like wish doom on any show.
It's not
Like,
wishing. It's just a matter of what you think doesn't look like it has a lot of potential.
I mean, honestly, the show that doesn't have a lot of potential is a show that I wouldn't even be able to think of because nobody even knows that it's on, and it'll sort of come
so
and
if
go
we didn't
quietly.
mention
in the
it,
night.
it's going to tank.
That's
So,
sort of what it is.
thank you for watching Most Craved. Let us know what shows you're excited about returning, premiering, not seeing, doing well if you're into Schadenfreude, I guess. We're on Twitter at this general area, at Most Craved. And bye.
See you next week.